Jacob. The Monroe Legacy Begins. Written by Jim Wetton.
Monticello's main parlor was filled with finely dressed men and eloquent-looking women. Many had traveled down from Philadelphia and others from New York, but most were locals to the fine Virginia landscape where most resided along with Jefferson. The Constitution had been ratified in the middle of '88, and those attending knew that the only thing left to do was to announce who would lead their nation into the new era of promise. Well, Mr. Jefferson, I wouldn't call him father of anything since it took him so long to finally get the darn thing passed. Plus, I for one would surely like to find out who gave him all the ideas for the Constitution to begin with. It certainly couldn't have come from his own doing. My goodness, just look at the man. He's obviously an imposter of the real Mr. James Madison. All eyes turned to the voice heard from the far corner of the parlor. Hannah's smile was as radiant as the dress she wore as she leaned against the doorframe leading into the dining room. The large rectangle table behind her was filled with dozens of table settings. The spectacular chandelier glowed from the many candles, the same scene that just a few years earlier hosted a party of two well into the night. She was wearing a long blue gown. Her low neckline revealed more skin and breast than material, much to the enjoyment of many gentlemen in the room. Hannah got far more attention because of her looks and physical attributes than she did because of her brain, much to her frustration. She also knew that once she hooked her prey with her charm and sensual fine art, she would most often get her voice heard.